of TCS Baba. I am Dipankar and today I will be discussing about the overall structure of the TCS TPS exam, the eligibility criteria of this exam and how to apply for it. So without further ado, let's start this video. The exam for TCS and TPS is conducted by TPSC. TPSC stands for Tripura Public Service Commission. TPSC is the mother body of all major government recruitments in the state of Tripura. I would like to refer to part 14 of the Constitution of India here. There you can see how the public service commissions are established in the union and also in the state. It also tells about the composition, the powers of various members and also powers of the commission, the removal of the members and many other things, the independence of the commission. So also this thing is a part of the syllabus of your TCS TPS exam. Why I refer to this is from the very name of the body which has given out the advertisement of your exam, you can see the preparation of the exam starts from there. So this is a small example of how broad the syllabus can be, but how meticulous you have to be while preparing for this exam. So let's hop on to the website of TPSC and see what the notification is. So guys, I have kept the website of TPSC open here for you. I'll give the link in the description below. This is tpsc.tripura.gov.in. This is a new website of TPSC, and also you can click here for the TPSC old website. This is tpsc.gov.in. Actually, most of the things are available in the old website. I think they have not shifted everything to the new website. So let's hop on to the old website. In the old website, if you go to the advertisement part, you can see that the first thing that is here is Tripura Civil Service G2 grade 2 and Tripura Police Service grade 2. And the syllabus is given here, the preliminary and mains, and also there is one more notification here. If you click on the name of TCS TPS, you can find the notification, the advertisement by TPSC, the advertisement number 0320. Here I would like to mention that the last date for applying for this advertisement is already over. So I cannot go into the online application of this exam. So but for any future candidate, I will go broadly into the different structure of the exam, the different eligibility criteria of this exam. So let's hop on to this notification, advertisement number 03 of 2020. So guys, this is the notification. First, we can see that applications are invited from bona fide citizen for selection of TCS grade 2, TPS grade 2, group A gazetted under GAPNT department. GAPNT is General Administration, Personnel and Training department. So this is the mother department where all the TCS TPS officers are recruited to, and from there they are put into different other departments. So this is the mother department which controls all of us. Now, how many vacancies are there in the last notification? First for TCS, 5 SC, 9 ST, 16 UR, total 30. And among this 30, there are 2 posts reserved for physically handicapped. And this PH, one is for locomotor and one is for visual impairment. For TPS, 2 for SC, 2 for ST and 6 for UR. One post will remain reserved for women candidate. So this is a fairly simple thing. So coming to the educational qualification, here you can see what is essential. The essential is a candidate must hold degree of a recognized university. You can have a bachelor, BA, MA or any other engineering degrees, medical degree, it doesn't matter. Some sort of degree has to be there. And what is desirable from you? Since you will be working in Tripura, so the knowledge of Bengali, English and Kokborok is desirable from you. Coming to the age, okay, so the age is 21 to 40. So 21 to 40, that is the age limit for general candidates. So age as on 1/3/2020, 1 मार्च 2020 में आपको 21 साल का होना है. This is based on the माध्यमिक HS or equivalent exam certificate or admit card. ठीक है, so you have to have that माध्यमिक admit card or certificate with you. The upper age limit is relaxable by 5 years in case of SC, ST and PH candidate. So for SC, ST, PH, it is 45. For general, it is 21 to 40. Okay. Now coming to the choice of centers where the exams are conducted. Exams are conducted. The preliminary exam is conducted in 5 different centers: Agartala, Ambasa, Dharmanagar, Kailasahar, Udaipur. So these are the 5 different centers. The candidate has to write the name of one of the center out of these 5 as per instructed in the online application portal. So you have to understand that the application is fully online. Online application portal is there. The payment for this is also online. And you have to mention the name of the center where you want to take the preliminary exam. Now if you don't mention anything, then the center will allot a center from any of the listed centers. Commission also reserve the right to change the center as opted. Kabhi it may happen that a center might be having more candidates, so you may be shifted to some other center. So coming to the next page, the preferences of service. Okay, this is also important. Candidate should clearly indicate his or her in his or her application the service for which he or she wishes to be considered. So what we have to give in our forms is whether you prefer TCS or TPS. Fairly simple sort of preference. 1 or 2 you have to mention. 1 is for TCS, 2 is for TPS. Okay, this thing has to be there. The last date for receiving application is 9/4/2020. This was extended by 1 month due to this COVID pandemic, and that date is also over. Now the date of closing date, after the closing date, any applications will not be considered. Preliminary exam will be held on 7/6/2020. The date of main exam, personality test, will be notified in the due course. Okay. Now I'll come to this online application portal later, because anyway the date is over, so there's no point discussing this right now. I may discuss on it later if you guys want. Now coming to the main thing, the selection process, how the exam or what is the structure of this exam. So the examination will be held in 3 successive stages. Okay. Let me write something for you. So basically 3 stages. Okay. It will be conducted in 3 successive stages. First is preliminary. Second is mains. And third is personality test. Now what is this preliminary exam? The preliminary exam is only MCQ. Okay? It is only MCQ. The mains exam, and it is of 200 marks. The mains exam is it has both MCQ plus written. Okay. The total for this is 800 marks. The personality test, that is the interview, is 100 marks. Okay, fairly simple thing. So the thing is, the preliminary is basically the shortlisting of candidate for the mains and personality test. So you can just consider that it is not a selection, but it is an elimination sort of exam, this preliminary. Whoever applies, you eliminate and get people ready for the mains exam. And the thing is, the marks of preliminary exam is not counted for your selection. Marks of only the mains and personality test is counted for your final approval or finally getting any service or clearing the exam. Okay. So now coming to the thing is, in preliminary exam, coming to this B point, in preliminary exam we have negative marking 1/4 in prelims. Let me go to another page. Okay, in prelims we have negative marking. In prelims we have negative marking. Negative marking is 1/4 of marks assigned. एक गलती करोगे, it will be negative 0.25. So you have to be very techy about how many questions do you answer, how much risk that you can take. So the thing is, you cannot answer everything and get a good marks. You may get a lot of negative. At the same time, you cannot under answer. That means not taking a risk. That way also you will get low marks or you may not qualify. The thing is, one point you can say is you have to increase the accuracy of your answers. At the same time, you have to be very clever about how to take the risk how to take a calculated risk in giving more answers. Okay, now coming to the mains exam. In mains exam there is negative marking, so you have to see this also, that there will be negative marking 1/4 of the marks assigned to that question for each wrong answer only in the general section, general studies paper section 1. So only GS paper 1 there is negative marking. Okay, negative marking. So in mains, in UPSC there is no negative marking in the mains exam, but here we have negative marking in the mains exam also, thoda sa, but only in one paper. Okay, GS paper 1, and that too in GS section 1. GS section 1. GS, not paper 1, GS section 1. The medium of language of answering question of mains exam will be governed as per commission's notification. I will put the notification, what the notification is, but in crux it's like English है तो English में लिखना है, Bengali है तो Bengali में लिखना है, and the language papers, the Kokborok Bengali language paper has to be written in that language. Very simple thing. Now how many number of candidates are selected in each phase? You can get a fair idea of that from this point number E. Limited number of candidates, maximum 10 times of total posts category wise will be selected merit wise on the basis of result of preliminary exam. So here we have seen let's say 5 posts for SC in TCS. Okay. So 10 times is 50, or you can just say कि total 30 posts are there, so 10 times 300. Yeah, 10 times 300 or whatever will be selected for the mains exam, will be allowed to appear in the mains exam. The selected candidates on the basis of the results of the mains exam will be allowed to appear in the personality test. Here also what I mentioned earlier, the preliminary examination is a screening test only to select candidates for the main examination. The marks obtained in the examination by the candidate will not be considered for preparing final merit list. जो मैंने पहले भी बोला था, the marks of preliminary exam is not counted in the while considering for preparing final merit list. So on the basis of results of mains exam, candidate will be called for personality test. ठीक है, और personality test को call करने के लिए भी like number of vacancies is 1, so 5 candidates will be called, 2, then 8 candidates will be called, 3, then 3 times of more than 3 or more than 3 times the number of vacancies will be called. It is also mentioned here that candidate scoring marks equal to that of last qualified candidate in the preliminary exam, written main exam, shall also be called for the next stage of recruitment process. ठीक है, अगर if any candidate scores equal to the last qualified candidate in preliminary examination में जो last candidate आता है उसके marks के समान अगर आपका marks आता है, then you will also be called. As simple as that. Final selection is made in order of merit on the basis of the marks obtained by candidate in mains exam in aggregate and by adding the marks obtained in the personality test. In no case candidate will be considered for PT if he or she appears unless he or she appears in all the papers of the mains examination. So एक चीज देख लेना है कि you cannot miss out on any of the exam. You have to write in, you have to appear in all the exams in all the mains exam. So now coming to the next portion, that is the syllabus part. The syllabus here I have to mention that when I gave the exam, the syllabus was a totally different thing. We had optionals also, but now in 2017, 14th amendment regulation 2017, the syllabus has been changed and there is no more optional, and the only option that is there is either you can take the Bengali composition or Kokborok, or you can take the alternative English. That is the only option available. Rest all you have compulsory papers. The compulsory paper and will indicate, okay. So information regarding the syllabus of prelims and mains are available in these two websites, as I have already mentioned earlier in the video. The thing is, I will go into more details of this syllabus in my upcoming videos. The next video will be regarding the preliminary exams syllabus, where I go broadly into what is there in the exam, which areas you have to focus on, and then I will go a little bit into in the next video I will go a little bit into the mains exams syllabus. There are some other things like what is the rate of recruitment fees for the group A post. All of these are group A posts. 300 rupee for general candidate. So for general it is 300 rupees. For SC, ST, BPL, also PH, it is 250 rupees. So that's it. SC, ST. Oh, another thing. Another very important thing is the students, the candidates from outer state also can apply for this exam. The thing is, even I would say in my batch I have officers from the state of Assam, from the state of West Bengal. So but the thing is, if a candidate wants to appear, if the candidate has an SC or ST certificates and want to apply for that category, he cannot apply. He has to apply as a general candidate. So that is another thing you should keep in mind. The decision of the commission as to the eligibility or otherwise of a candidate at any stage of selection process shall be final. ठीक है? So there are more like instruction to candidates have. We'll go into that later in other videos. So this is more or less the crux of the notification of TPSC advertisement number 3 2020. So guys, I was looking into the comments that you have made in my previous video. I will surely look into all the comments that you have made, the ideas that you have put in, the topics that you want me to discuss on. So I have kept a list of all the things, and I am working on making all these videos. Someone of you wanted some tips on prelims and mains. Surely I'll give that. Some people wanted the book list of TPSC that will come out very shortly when I'll be discussing the resources list of prelims and mains. So apart from that, many more videos are in the lineup. Thank you again for the love that you have shown in my earlier videos, in my earlier video. And I think and I want you to show the same love for me in the future upcoming videos also. It also gives me a lot of pump up, a thrust for me to make many more such videos and share my experiences. So thank you all. That's it for today. If you like the video, give a thumbs up, give a like to this video. Please share this video and subscribe to my channel for many more such interesting videos. Thank you.